country need another one. They like country need another one. Quasi going crazy.
Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say this shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up.
Turn me up, Jay.
Fresh to death on camouflage. Gotta keep a foot up on their necks cause they might sabotage. I ain't come for peace, I brought the mask, bout to terrorize. Step. If you ain't hating, nigga, keep that bullshit to yourself. Get my bop on you niggas. Don't never question if I'm a real nigga. I get a lot for you niggas. Bitch, they thought I was finished, but I got a lot for you niggas. Lil John on them niggas. I'm the bra on them niggas. I'm the hottest in the business. Okay, put me in the mix. I can tell you used to lame niggas that ain't this. Think you coming up a bag, you ain't getting shit. You say wanna fuck, but now she see a nigga lit.
Country for life in this bitch.
Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say this shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up.
Turn me up, Jay.
I'm like Block Boy, look alive, look alive. I'm married to that money and I keep her by my side. They thought I wouldn't be shit, so why they face look so surprised. You ain't a real nigga, you just pussy in the sky. Whoa, yeah, look at a nigga now. When I put up to the jeweler, I'ma tell that nigga go bust it down. Tryna count the money, damn homie, I done lost track of their mind. Turn me up, this that hot shit, it was kinda looking like a drought. I don't do this for the clout, bitch. Okay, turn me up. Do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some bands on it. Okay, turn me up. Do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some racks on it. Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say this shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up.
Turn me up, Jay.
Okay, turn me up.
Jay, bitch, I'm rolling up.
Bitch, I'm burning up.
Jay, I ain't showing up. Jay. They like country need another one. They like country need another one. Quasi going crazy.
Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say this shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up.
Turn me up, Jay.
Fresh to death on camouflage. Gotta keep a foot up on their necks cause they might sabotage. I ain't come for peace, I brought the mask, bout to terrorize. Step. If you ain't hating, nigga, keep that bullshit to yourself. Get my bop on you niggas. Don't never question if I'm a real nigga. I get a lot for you niggas. Bitch, they thought I was finished, but I got a lot for you niggas. Lil John on them niggas. I'm the bra on them niggas. I'm the hottest in the business. Okay, put me in the mix. I can tell you used to lame niggas that ain't this. Think you coming up a bag, you ain't getting shit. You say wanna fuck, but now she see a nigga lit.
Country for life in this bitch.
Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say this shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they just turn me up.
Okay, turn me up, yeah.
I'm like block boy, look alive, look alive. I'm married to that money and I keep her by my side. They thought I wouldn't be shit, so why they face look so surprised. You ain't a real nigga, you just pussy in the sky. Whoa, yeah, look at a nigga now. When I put up to the jeweler, I'ma tell that nigga go bust it down. Tryna count the money, damn homie, I done lost track of their mind. Turn me up, this that hot shit, it was kinda looking like a drought. I don't do this for the clout, bitch. Okay, turn me up. Do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some bands on it. Okay, turn me up. Do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some racks on it. Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say this shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act, a bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy, I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up.
Okay, turn me up, yeah.
Okay, turn me up.
Yeah, bitch, I'm rolling up.
Bitch, I'm burning up.
Yeah, I ain't showing up.
YouTube, what's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another live, guys. In this early morning, I told y'all I was going to go live a little bit earlier. It's not that much volume in here, but I think going earlier is better because I think y'all need these starts and sits questions and answers earlier. So I'm not going to wait to 10:30 and 11 o'clock anymore. So hopefully people pick up, but before people pick up, I'm going to go and read off some of the injuries and what's going on out here in fantasy football. And also, guys, if you're watching the game, let me know what's going on with the game. And sorry, I'm a little hoarse. I just woke up about 30 minutes ago, but I needed to get this live out. I got my dread over here. All right. Okay, let me read. Let me see what's going on out here in the streets. What's going on out here in the streets? Let me get to my super chat real quick, though. I got a super chat in here. Rodney, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you becoming a member of the channel. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me see. You said traded Waller and Javonte for Breach Hall and Higbee now. Okay, I'm not that big on the Higbee. But I understand. You says not now. I have Stroud, love that. JT, Cook, Hall, Diggs, Lockett, and Higbee. Any other moves? No. I think Lockett is fine. I'm not saying Lockett is going to be a league-winning wide receiver, but he's going to be solid for you. But you got Diggs, Hall, Cook, JT, and Stroud. I hope JT works out for everybody. I really do. I think because a lot of people is banking on him. If he goes out and he has an average season, a lot of you are going to be disappointed. I'm not wishing for that. I just hope he has that type of season. He hadn't practiced in a long time. And running backs, it's just hard to come out there unless you like 21. He like 24. Well, he like 24, 25. Hopefully he can come out there and just ball out. But you got a solid team, bro. I'm going to give that team a B+. With Breach Hall, when Breach Hall get going, that might be an A+. If Breach Hall get going, you're going to have Breach Hall and JT. If both of them get going with Diggs, that could be an A+ team. But right now, I'm going to give it a B+. Let me see what's going on in the streets. All right, let me read out some of the injury reports. Okay, Chase Claypool, guys. Chase Claypool is unlikely to make Miami debut. They say he's not going to play because he don't know the plays yet, and he just got to Miami. So Chase Claypool is not playing today. Let me see. Christian Benford, he's sitting out for the Buffalo Bills. I think that's a defensive player. Also, Kira Aline, he's another, he's a secondary guy. He's I think he's a safety. He's suiting up and he's playing today. Let me see. Jamal Agnew is set to play for the London game. So I think that game already started. Jay Jones is active. He's playing. Von Miller is cleared to play, but I think he's going to be on a limited basis. They say that Khalil Herbert is expected to miss multiple weeks, guys. Khalil Herbert is expected to miss multiple weeks. Javonte Williams is going to be a game time decision. They're not going to make a decision until right up to 10 minutes before the game. So, guys, if you got Javonte Williams, you're going to have to keep watching the game right up to 10 minutes to the game. You're going to have to do that. That's kind of unfair, but that's just how it goes with football and basketball too. Derek Carr will be playing week 5. Derek Carr will be playing week 5. Jamison Williams expected to play around 20 snaps. So that means you can't start Jamison Williams. You cannot start Jamison Williams because he's only playing 20 snaps. Now, listen, he can go for a long touchdown in those 20 snaps, but I ain't playing. I'm not in Vegas and I'm not playing craps. That's a crapshoot. Yeah, and Von Miller's going to be on a pitch count. Saquon Barkley is out. Saquon Barkley is not going to play today. I had him on a couple of my teams. I'm disappointed. Jahmyr Gibbs, not expected to play week 5. We all knew that. That's why I'm on Khalif Raymond. Amara, he's out. We all know that. And Jamison Williams is making his debut. We know that. Ramondre Stevenson is active. Ramondre Stevenson will be playing. He is suiting up. Christian Gonzalez, the Patriots cornerback, is moving to IR. Christian Watson is cleared to play. I don't see a snap count on him, so he will be fully ready to go. That's good news for me, at least. Laquan Treadwell is elevated ahead of Sunday, so that means that he will be ready to play for the Baltimore Ravens. I don't know how much they're going to use him, but Laquan Treadwell was elevated. Kenyon Drake. So there's a lot of running backs on that team. You got Justice Hill, you got Keaton Mitchell, you got Gus Ellis, you got a lot of guys. Devontae Adams is questionable. If you have Devontae Adams, he's questionable. Keaton Mitchell did not get activated yet. He's not activated. Rashad Penny has an illness. He's doubted. He's not going to play. Let me see. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker from the Packers, will not be playing. Devondre Campbell will not be playing. Joy Alexander is questionable for the Monday game. So that's two guys that they might not have. Devondre Campbell's not going to be active, and Jari Alexander may not be active either. They need Jari Alexander. He needs to come back. Luce Musgrave is not listed on the injury report. That's good news. That's good news. Aaron Jones is questionable for week 5. That's not good news. I need him to get fully over that hamstring injury. Let's see. T. Higgins won't play week 5. We all knew that. Jonathan Taylor to be on a snap count. So everybody that talked about playing Jonathan Taylor, he's on a snap count to have workload ramped up over the next month. So he's slowly going to get ramped up. So if you want to play Jonathan Taylor, he's going to be on the snap count. So that's rough. I don't know if I want to play that. Jonathan Taylor, okay, we know he signed a 3-year, $42 million extension. Let me see. Michael Parsons is active for the game. Let's see. We know that the San Francisco 49ers traded for Randy Gregory. He got cut by the Denver Broncos and was picked up immediately by the 49ers. Fletcher Cox will not play, so that defensive line won't be as strong as usual. Fletcher Cox will not be playing for the Philadelphia Eagles, so that defensive line won't be as strong as usual. Let me see. Brian Branch, the rookie DB for the Detroit Lions, will not play, so they're gonna be out a few players. Detroit Lions will be out a few players. Jalen Phillips, the pass rusher for the Miami Dolphins, he's questionable. Kyron Williams is cleared to play. Okay, I think that's it, guys. Deebo Samuel is cleared. He will be playing. Deebo will be playing. Elijah Mitchell is ruled out. So maybe some of you got, if you got Elijah Mitchell, maybe James Mason is the guy. Maybe Mason is the guy to play. If you usually play Elijah Mitchell, some people do that. Let me see, guys. I just want to get through here, then I'm going to get to the chat. Nick Bolton, if you're in an IDP league, if you, let me see, he's questionable today for Kansas City. If you're in an IDP league, Nick Bolton. Let me see. I think that's it, guys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cooper Kupp is active and will be playing. Not expected to have any limitations. That's big for Cooper Kupp. He's gonna get the full workload. Cooper Kupp's gonna get the full workload. Uh-oh. Rashard Bateman is not listed on the injury report. Kenny Pickett will be playing. Yep. And Treylon Burks is ruled out. Odell Beckham is expected to play for the Baltimore Ravens. Miles Sanders avoids the injury designation, so he should be fine. I'm still a little wary of him. Let me see. Okay. All right. So let's get to the chat. Let me see what we got here. CHB, what's up, bro? He says, here we go. Turn me up. I'm rolling up. I say, ha, ha, ha. And CHB says, Packers or Patriots defense this week? I'm going with Packers. I'm going with the Packers. And Nathan says, hi, Zay Flowers or Christian Watson, standard. I'm going with Christian Watson and standard. I'm going with Christian Watson and standard. Mark, what's going on, bro? It's been a long time no see. He says, happy football day, TD. PPR, full PPR, need one in my flex. Michael Wilson, P. Ryan, Josh Downs, or Kadarius Toney. I'm going Michael Wilson over Josh Downs. Those are the two guys. Michael Wilson. There you go. What's up, bro? He says, hey, man, start Sutton, Dale, or London. Appreciate it. Anytime, bro. Anytime. I'm going with Tank Dale. I can't go with London. Not when you got Sutton. You know what I'm saying? But a Sutton is going to be probably being locked down. Sutton's probably going to be getting locked down. Dale, it's not an easy matchup, but he's going to be in the slot. And he can eat in the slot against the Atlanta Falcons. That's how you kill them in the slot. I think Dale will be moved to the slot. London, I like him. He has touchdown upside. He does have touchdown upside, but I can't depend on Ritter. Ritter plays garbage. He plays like garbage. I'm not calling him garbage, but he plays like garbage. And so I believe you need to keep London because Taylor Heineke will be taking over that quarterback position sooner than later. And then London will be a star every week, him and Kyle Pitts. But right now, I always say you're going to have to start Dale over Sutton. Financial backpack. He says Matt Breida or Jaleel McLaughlin. I'm going to go Matt Breida because I don't know what Javonte Williams is going to be. I like Jaleel today. I'm playing Jaleel, and because I have to with my lineup. But Matt Breida with Saquon being out, I think it's going to have a really good game. They have to get Matt Breida the game. They have to run the ball 20 times. That trying to put the game on Daniel Jones' back, not because Daniel can't do it. They don't got the offensive line for him to do it. They keep trying to run that damn bootleg. Every time they run that bootleg and Daniel Jones gets sacked, the game is over. Have y'all noticed that? It either happens on the first drive or the second drive. They try to run that bootleg. They don't bite on it because there's no Saquon there. And then they eat up Daniel Jones, and then the game is over. They never have another good drive for the rest of the game. So to me, they need to run the ball and establish the run, and then that might work with Daniel Jones getting outside the pocket. So I like Matt Breida. I think Matt Breida's going to have a good game. They got to get Matt Breida to get the ball. So I'm going to say Matt Breida, bro. And Miami is not that strong on defense. They good. They solid. They ain't no chopped liver. They can make plays here and there if you make a mistake. But I think Matt Breida can have a good game today. C.A. Jefferson says Robert Woods or Josh Reynolds. Robert Woods or Josh Reynolds. That's tough. Bro, it's tomato. When I say tomato, I basically mean it's the same thing. Both of these guys are the same type of play in upside and floor and ceiling. So I'm going to go with Robert Woods. Now, I want to say Josh Reynolds because there's not that many guys over there in Detroit to throw the ball to. But, I just don't want to rely on Josh Reynolds. But I say, man, you could go with Josh Reynolds. I'm going to go with Josh Reynolds. Because Amon-Ra is out and Jahmyr Gibbs is out. But I'll go with Josh Reynolds. Great question, bro. Sean Bond says, thought on Keaton Mitchell, bro. He just a stash. He ain't even active for this week. They ain't even got him off the if it's an IR or the practice squad. He's still not even active yet. But he's just a stash, man. He's a deep stash. I wouldn't try to waste a bench spot on him. If you got room to do it, then do it. But if you don't got room, it'll be waste. It might be 2 or 3 weeks before he get an opportunity. Gus Edwards, to me, is the guy. And then they like to give it to Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon has to look good. So I think Gus Edwards and Melvin Gordon are the guys right now. Justice Hills might come in there a little bit. I don't even think Keaton Mitchell is going to play over Justice Hill yet. Stan Steves, he says, top of the morning. Yes, sir. Guys, let me know how the game going every now and then. I don't want to put it on my phone. I can put it on my phone, but then I'll be sitting around looking at my phone and I won't be paying attention to y'all questions like I should be. So kind of let me know in the chat if you don't mind. Make sure you hit the like button. We got a lot of people in here. It's early, but I'm going to start going live a little bit earlier than normal. So I want y'all to get used to that. Monty said, what's going on, TD? What's going on, bro? He says, Calvin Austin, a good play. Yes, he's a good boom play. I'm playing him today in a couple leagues, bro. Now, he ain't a safe play, but I like it. I think he can have boom. I need some boom. I played against DJ Moore, so I put Calvin Austin in my lineup. I need a boom. I need 2 big plays. He can do it. He's the only one that can separate from Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? George Pickens is a good jump ball guy. He could jump ball him, but for a 70-yard play, 30 point, 40 point, 30 point, 40 point, I think Calvin Austin can do that. Second takes this morning. What's going on, bro? Salute to you, bro. Always showing support. Mark, what's up, bro? He said, love the channel. Thanks for the advice. Smash the like button, everyone. Yes, sir. Thank you, Mark. Anytime, bro. C.A. Jefferson, appreciate your work. Thank you. Anytime. Second take says Warren, London, or Raymond. So Jalen Warren, I guess you mean Drake London or Raymond. Full PPR. Full PPR, I'm going Raymond. And half-point PPR, I'm going Jalen Warren. And half-point PPR, I'm going Jalen Warren with the rushing upside that he has. But in full PPR, I'm going Raymond. I hate to tell you to sit London. I think London got to be a crapshoot play. And listen, I have crap like Calvin Austin. If I got Drake London, I'm playing Calvin Austin right there, which I know that sounds crazy. Of course, we're going to play probably Drake London over Calvin, but he's a crapshoot play because of his quarterback. Houston defense is not, they actually coming up and getting better. Houston's a good team. Now, listen, things could change. They could hit a rookie wall with CJ Stroud. Anything could happen. But right now, I just can't trust Ritter. So that makes me lower Drake London. I still like to try to get him in my lineup as a flex play. Second take says Warren, London, Khalif Raymond, Tank Dell need one. I'm going to go with Tank Dell over Khalif or Raymond and London and Warren. I'm going with Tank Dell. Second take says Jags in the red zone. Okay. Black Bangs, it says Higbee or Henry. Higbee or Henry. Let me see. Higbee or Henry. I'm going with Henry. It's a lot of mouths to feed. I know this is a tough matchup against New Orleans. They shut down tight ends. They've been doing it for the last 2 years. The tight ends don't get over 10 points with them. I say Higbee, but there's a lot of mouths to feed over there. But just because there's a lot of mouths to feed, he could get one-on-one coverage. They don't respect the weapons from New England, so they could double Henry. So I would say, bruh, you could play Higbee. He has more, I guess you could say, upside. He has more upside. Henry has a safer floor. So you could go with Higbee, but he might not get a target. That's what worries me. But he could get a target, and it could be for a 40-yard touchdown because they double covering everybody else with Cooper Kupp coming back. So I say Higbee if you need the touchdown. The safe play would be Henry. Sean Moss says Bigsby getting red zone carries. That's what I'm talking about. You can't play Bigsby for that. Who's going to play Bigsby to try to get those carries? We don't know what's going to happen. But that's what I'm talking about. I like to see that for the future. Maybe next game, if he does good today, we could play him alongside with Travis Etienne. That's how we have to look at it. Sean Bonds got them eyes like, hey, he getting carries. Super. What's up, bro? He said, with Gibbs died for Dude, I'll start Tajay Spears, P. Ryan, or Matt Breida. Matt Breida. Yes, Matt Breida. Second take says you got an underdog winning today. Okay, yeah, I do. Actually, I haven't put it in yet, but let's talk about it. Let's talk about that. Okay, let's talk about let's see what some good pick'ems are. Let me see if I can put it on the screen. That's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna see if I can put it on the screen and split it up with y'all. Okay, I do it over here. All right, sign in. Okay. Let me see. All right, let me share screen. Let me share the screen. Guys, keep putting the questions in the comment section. I'm gonna try to be here a while. I'm not gonna try to get out of here because we got low value. So I'm gonna try to keep this live going. That way, people just waking up can come in, and I can get to people questions. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Also, if you're part of the Phenom crew, you're welcome to come up if you want to and chop it up. I put the link in the comment section. All right, let me see. Okay. Let me know, guys, how that looks. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? All right. So let's look at some of these plays today. Let's look at some of these plays. So they giving you, that's the freebies. You can take the tour. He's going to have over 0.5 yards. Sauce Gardner, I don't know if he can have 2.5 solo tackles. That's rough. If you take that, you that's a boost. That means they're going to give you a nice little boost, but that's not no gimme. But let's go through here and look. So this game is active right now. Only thing I would have took from Christian Kirk, it had to be a reception. But let's go down here. I would have took James Cook, 15 receiving yards. I would have took that. I would take that right now. All right, we down here with Ryan Tannehill against Indianapolis. Nope, I'm not taking nothing with Derrick Henry. I just don't feel comfortable with that. Westbrook Akina. Would I take 5.9 fantasy points? That's something that I would take because I believe that he could have a touchdown, but that's not no easy. That's not money. So a lot of times when I play, I don't play for easy. I'm trying to make that money, but I'm going to give y'all some real easy chalk picks. Some chalk picks. Let me see. Let's look for some chalk picks. I like Michael Pittman for 5.5 receptions. I like that. I like Josh Downs for 3 receptions. That's probably my best one right now. I like Josh Downs for 3 receptions. That's probably my best one right now. So Josh Downs for 3 receptions. So you see that right there. That's the one. Josh Downs for 3 receptions. Zay Jones, touchdown. Okay. And let's see. What's another one? Let me find another one. Let's see here. Let's keep it moving. Under Robinson, no Tua, A-Chain. A-Chain for 2 receptions. I like that one. Let me see. Lamar. I like Lamar with 17.5 completions. I like Lamar with more than 17.5 completions. Let me see. Guys, be patient with me. Be patient with me. Just going through, giving y'all some content. I'm not touching Calvin Austin. I like Henry Toto for 7 tackles plus assists. He's playing Atlanta. They run the ball a lot. I like Henry Toto for 7 tackles plus assists altogether. And I think we got room for one more. We got room for one more. Let's find one more. I think it might be Khalif. I like Khalif Raymond for higher than 36 receiving yards. That's tough, but I like that one. So, guys, that's my list right here. Josh Downs, 3 receptions. Devon A-Chain, 2 receptions. Lamar, 17.5 completions. And Henry Toto, 7 tackles plus assists. And Khalif Raymond for 36 receiving yards. There's some other good ones down here. Probably might be even better than the Devon A. Chain 2 perceptions, but I'm gonna give you that for right now. All right, let me stop. Let me close this window. All right, so let me see what I got. Okay, yeah, okay. He says, everyone sub and hit that like button. Yes, sir. Hit the like button, guys. Appreciate everybody being in here. Guys, excuse me. Hold on. I gotta text my girl something. I need some coffee. She probably heard me, but I'm gonna text it to her. I need some coffee. Okay. Let me see. Second Take says YouTube channel. That's the YouTube channel link. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Bigsby getting red zone carries. Okay, yep. And he says, "Oh yeah, TD, what's going on, Racky? What's going on, bro?" And Second Take said Matt Milano hurt. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you for letting me know about that. I don't got him in any IDP leagues. Racky says early bird gets the worm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, bro. That's what I'm trying to do. The volume in here is low. On Sunday, I never seen it so low. Guys ain't used to me going, but it's 10 o'clock right now, though. It is 10 o'clock. So this is about the time that I usually go live. So I'm going to try to stay in here at least to 10:30 to try to get, the volume to pick up. Yep, and that's the StreamYard link, guys. If anybody want to come up, you're part of the Phenom crew. Like Sean Bonds, I think Black Banks, I think he's part of the Phenom crew. Second Take said, I see it. Okay. Zay Jones touchdown. Okay. Trevor Lawrence. That's what I told. Even though Buffalo got a good defense, I told people you got to play your studs. Matchups don't matter. I don't care who you playing. If I got Barry Sanders and he playing against the 85 Bears, I'm not sitting Barry Sanders. I'm not saying Trevor Lawrence is Barry Sanders. I'm just saying if I drafted you as to be a top guy, I'm gonna play you. I'm not gonna sit you for no matchup. Now I'm probably not even doing like if you playing against Dion or Darrell Reeves and I got Calvin Johnson or something, I'm still not doing it. Even though Darrell Reeves and Dion liked it, they'd lock you down. You won't have no catches. So, but I'm still not doing it. I'd rather just get a zero. I'm not going to sit you because you might could get one touchdown. They might do a little gadget play with you or something. Mark says thoughts. I traded Mostert, Ford, Nakua, and Watson in Njoku and Godwin. I got Mahomes, Kelsey, Breach Hall, and Josh Downs. I like it. You got a killer quarterback with a receiver. This is a top 5 receiver. I don't care what anybody say. I don't care what his ranking is right now. Kelsey is a top 5 wide receiver. Breach Hall, you got a top 5 running back going down the stretch in your flex. That's what he is. He's going to be hitting in the 4th quadrant. And Josh Downs is a PPR monster. I like that. The other guys on your team, like Njoku is okay. Watson is a good top 12, top 14 quarterback. Nakua is a top 5 wide receiver as of now. But you got Travis Kelce. That's fine. Nakua, Kelce, you still winning with Kelce. And most of it just got a little bit of sauce. H ain't get ready to come and take that. So I like that move, bro. I'm going to give that an A. That's an A move. I really give A's on trades. That's a great trade. What's up, bro? He says Kamara, Kyron Williams, Nico Collins need 2. Nico and Kamara. Kyron playing against a top run defense. Pittsburgh is Philly is like that. So I'm going to say Kamara and Nico. And then Nico gonna have a tough matchup, but I'm not. Again, I'm gonna start my studs. He had a really good week last week. They looking for that guy in the red zones. He's a jump ball guy, so he can make plays over smaller corners. So I'm not gonna get super cute and tell you to bench Nico for Kyron just because Kyron got a little bit of sauce. And I guess I can call it little, but he's like a top 5 running back. But he's playing against Philly. So I'm gonna say Kamara and Nico. Racket says thoughts on why on any week 5 sleeper DSTs. Yes, bro. Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers. I like Houston. I like the Houston Texans. So those Green Bay Packers and the Houston Texans. Green Bay Packers. Top defenses to start, the New England Patriots and the New Orleans Saints. Those are the top defenses for this week. There you go. Arthur, what's up, bruh? He says, bruh, you benched Pitts and picked up Ertz or Conklin. I would have to drop Roschon Johnson. I like Conklin. I think Conklin is the better play. Now, listen, this is what I want to tell you because you know how I am. I don't want to bench Pitts. But listen, I had a guy that I trust. He's been following my channel for a while, and he told me, he said, man, I get why you play Pitts, and I'll respect your strategy. But, bro, he ain't doing it, and he's limping around. And I know he's getting better from off an injury from last year. I don't want to miss that boom game. If I miss that boom game, it's kind of like, and I mean, there's no pun intended, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, why did I do that? That's how I'm going to feel. But as in a vacuum, giving you a good educated breakdown, Conklin to me has more upside than Ertz. Ertz got the best floor. He's going to get 8 targets. He gets like 8 targets every week. But Conklin can do something with 6 targets and make a play, and they probably going to be looking for him in the red zone. Zach Wilson looked for him last week against a really good defensive team, which is the Kansas City Chiefs. Pitts, to me, just got a lot of boom. I mean, he could go for 20, 30 points. He could catch 2 bombs today, right? That's what worries me, even with Ritter out there. But I get it. So I don't want you to drop Roschon Johnson because now if you deep at running backs, then you can drop Roschon. That means you got about 4 good running backs that you can start on any given day because bye weeks are coming up. If you ain't deep at running backs like that, then you said, bro, would you bench Pitts and pick up Ertz or Conklin? I can't tell you to drop Roschon, man. But listen, if you deep at running backs, then you do it. If you deep at running backs, then you can do that and pick up Conklin. It's up to you, bro. It's just all about how deep you is at running back. Jack says Cook or Spears today. So James Cook is already playing. So I'm probably thinking that you talking about Dalvin Cook, and I'm playing Spears over Dalvin Cook. Yeah, I'm playing Spears over Dalvin Cook. I'm playing Spears over Dalvin Cook. That's a tough one. Jack says Madison and Reynolds for Eckler trade just went through. Madison and Reynolds for Eckler. He says, I got Zach Moss started. Who else should I start? A.J. Dillon or Dalvin Cook? You can't start A.J. Dillon. You got Zach Moss. Who else should you start? So out of those 2 guys, bro, it's got to be Dalvin Cook. A.J. Dillon, I mean, I don't know, man. It just depends on what you're willing to go down with the ship. Me, I might go pick A.J. Dillon to go in again because, Antonio Gibson had a decent game. So guys can change, things can change, and guys can pick up. So, I say Dalvin Cook is a little bit safer than A.J. Dillon, but I probably would go with A.J. Dillon. I think he got a little bit more upside than Dalvin. A.J. Dillon could bust a long one today. They still going to use him here and there. Might not be a lot. They're still going to use him. Bro, that's rough. That's not a good – that's tough to play. I say A.J. Dillon, bro, but I'm not confident at it at all. I'm rolling the dice and I'm spinning it. That's what I'm doing. Arthur says, thanks, bro. Anytime. Anytime, bro. Dylan says 4 PPR, tight end needed. Zach Ertz or Jake Ferguson. Opponent has Joshua Dobbs, so I'm leaning towards Ferguson. I think Ferguson got more upside than Zach Ertz, but Zach Ertz is getting a lot of targets. The 49ers, man, they cover the tight ends really good. They really good because Fred Warner is a good defender in the pass game against tight ends. I say Zach Ertz has the safest floor. He's going to give you a safe floor of 5 to 8 points. He won't dudge you. Jake Ferguson probably could give you the same thing. I'll go with Jake Ferguson just for upside, but it's small. Jake Ferguson got a little bit more upside. Gerd or Nico, you got to go with that's tough. That's tough. I'm gonna go with Gerd Wilson. You got to play your studs. I'm not gonna sit no Gerd Wilson. I'm going with Gerd Wilson over Nico. You need to play both of them, bro, if you can. You need to play both of them. Jags beat. He says week 5 defense to start. Patriots, Broncos, Falcons. Who should I pick up this week? The Patriots. The Patriots. CA, he says Dalvin Cook or Akers. I'm down bad. I'm going with Cam Akers. I'm going with Cam Akers on this one. Jack says I gave away Madison and Reynolds for Eckler. I gave away, yeah, that was a good move, bro. You killed it. But I know this week you got Eckler, so you got to make a decision who you're going to play between those two guys, and that was rough. Between A.J. Dillon and Dalvin Cook. That's rough. But I will go with A.J. Dillon, but I don't feel confident. I'm just rolling the dice. And Dillon says, thanks. Anytime, bro. Anytime. Thank you, bro. Thanks. Appreciate the help. Anytime, bro. I appreciate the super chat, bro. I appreciate the super chat. All right, I got my coffee coming, guys. Excuse me. Thank you, babe. All right, let me see what else, guys. Well, I'm just gonna try to sit here for a little bit, talk about some other things. I'm gonna wait. I'm at least gonna give everybody about 10:30 to see what's gonna happen. Let me see. Guys, the only people that I'm starting for the Saints is Alvin Kamara and Chris Olave. I can't start Shaheed or Michael Thomas. I love those guys. I think those are good play wide receivers. But Derek Carr, to me, he just I wouldn't want him on my team. I think this is his last stop. After this one, he's going to be a backup. After this one, he's going to be a backup. Ramondre Stevenson is the only player that I'm starting for the Patriots. Sean Bond says Hollywood or Tank Dale rest of the season. Tank Dale. I know Hollywood is balling. I'm being genuine to that. Hollywood is balling, bro. But I like Tank Dale going forward. I think CJ Stroud is going to get better as the season goes on. CJ Stroud is going to get better as the season goes on. Also, Michael Wilson is coming too. I'm not saying he's going to take Hollywood Sean, but that's going to be another master feed. So I would say Tank. I'm going with Tank Dale. Is that the score of the game, bro? 11-0. Somebody got a safety. Why is it 11-0? Westbrook Akina. Don't forget about Westbrook Akina. They went for 2. Okay, they went for 2. He said, "Yep," and they went for 2 and a field goal. Got you. So they whooping the Buffalo Bills. We thought the Buffalo Bills, but listen, they flew all the way over there to London. So we got, you understand that it's tough. It's tough to go fly 10 hours, and then you got jet lag. It's a different time zone. It's tough. So I'm gonna if the Buffalo loses this game, I'm gonna throw it out the window. I'm not gonna use anything from this game. Also, guys, if you want cups, you see the cup. If you want cups, I offer cups too. And you get the name on the other side. If you want cups. All you gotta do is hit me up at my email and let me know. I gotta open my Teespring store. I'm still waiting to do that. Second Take says Jaguars was in London last week too. Yep, and so they used to it. I agree 100%. That's why you got to throw that game out the window if Buffalo lose. It's professional football. He said, Second Take said, yeah, agreed. Jags are basically at home. Yes. And listen, guys, I've been saying this for a long time. Eventually, NFL is going to be around the world. We're going to have a team in Mexico. We're going to have a team in London. The Jacksonville Jaguars might be called the London Jaguars because that guy's from London and he wants to spin football and he's cutting edge. That's cutting edge. I've been telling people that for about 5 years ago. I said, listen, football going to be around the world. I think you're going to see teams like maybe it might be teams in China. You're going to see different teams around the world and you're going to have to fly over there. It's probably going to be about 40 teams in the NFL instead of 32. Samuel, what up, bro? Glad to see you here. Yes, sir. I'm already live. Yes, sir. Guys, y'all got any kind of recommendations? Anything? You just let me know. We sitting here waiting. Just let me know anything y'all want to chop it up about. Put it in the comment section. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's my cuz. What's going on, cuzzo? Is that your truck? Is that your truck, cuzzo? What's going on with you, bro? I'm gonna see you at the family reunion. I'm gonna see you at the family reunion. I don't know if it's the reunion, but the thing that we're having at Eli Whitney, I will be down there, man. Make sure you chop it up with me. Dylan says, what you think of Pickens today? I'm starting him. You got to start him. He's the best wide receiver on the team for us getting targets. So I'm gonna start him. I'm not gonna bench him for Khalif Raymond, right? I like Khalif Raymond today, but I'm not gonna bench him for Khalif Raymond. I'm gonna start Pickens today. Let me go. Y'all gonna make me have to check out the game. Let me see. Samuel says, you said go with your studs. I left T-Law start instead of pick up Dobbs. Thank you, bro. I said what I said. There you go. There you go. Because I said Dobbs, the play Dobbs wasn't a bad move, but you got to be ready to go down with the ship. And you wasn't saying, nah, man, if Trevor Lawrence go off, I'm going to feel bad. Because that's my starter. That's how you play fantasy football. Listen, because it's Buffalo, right? We would think Buffalo defense would be good. Now, you could say, well, they over there in London, so their defense might not play good. Well, who's going to be able to make that assessment, right? Who's going to necessarily be able to make that assessment? So, I mean, if you're good enough to say, well, listen, I think the London's going to make them out jet leg and that defense is going to play bad, excuse me, then you should be making content. But to me, you got to play your studs because they are above, they matchup proof, basically. When you draft your top quarterback, and especially in a single quarterback league, he should be matchup proof. Your top end running back should be matchup proof. And they might not have a boom or a big game, but they should be matchup proof. They still should give you a nice little floor of points. Don't sit your studs. I'm never going to sit my stud for a guy that got a real great, easy matchup. I love Khalif Raymond today, but I'm not sitting none of my studs for him. He might have a better game than they do, but I'm not going to sit my studs for him. All right, cuz. All right. Yeah, I see you there, bro. I gotta give you man, we gotta swap out numbers, bro. I think you might still have my number. It's the old number that I used to have. We gotta swap out numbers. Jack says, if Javonte doesn't go, do you think P. Ryan or McLaughlin will get the bulk of the carries? I'm going to say this. It don't matter about the bulk. I think McLaughlin is going to be the play if Williams doesn't go. And even if Williams goes, I still think McLaughlin is the best running back out of this backfield. as before Javonte get hit, before his injury, he gets back from his injury, right? Right now he's going through that knee injury, so he's trying to rehab himself back. Now he did like the first rehab, but you have to get out there and play. Just like Breach Hall had to do that. And they just never released Breach Hall to full workload. So Javonte has to be released for full workload. Right now, McLaughlin to me is the best play, no matter who's active. So I'm definitely playing McLaughlin if Javonte is out. I'm definitely playing McLaughlin if Javonte is out. Brian, he says, bruh, I'm looking at 1-4 start after DJ Moore lit me up. What running back could I go after if I trade St. Brown or trade Mike Evans? Alvin Kamara. Hopefully he don't go off today. I would say Alvin Kamara, Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley is a big one. I would go after Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley is the one. I know that you might say, well, he on the Giants. Bruh, Saquon can still eat. That offensive line got guys coming back. They got some big bodies up there. They just got right now they're just struggling because they got a couple guys out. They got the all-pro guy, he's out. And one of the best left tackles in the game. He's the second best left tackle in the game. He's out. So they struggling. But I like Brian Lowe on Saquon. You can get him real low. You can probably do straight up St. Brown and Saquon straight up. Don't St. Brown and Saquon. And maybe you might be able to get a little piece. I always tell you, if you think you got a better player, try to get something in another player, like a Tank Dale or something like that. Maybe a Khalif Raymond, something like that to go with the trade. Now, you can't ask for 2 studs, but you can go and ask for another piece. I like to do 2-for-1s. If I'm trading one of my top guys, I don't like to do no straight up trade. I like to get a 2-for-1. $12-team PPR, need 2 flex. Zay Flowers, Christian Watson, Gus Edwards, drop a like. Keep killing it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel too. Need 2. I'm going to say Gus Edwards. You got to play Gus Edwards today. I'm just playing, and I'm sorry. I like Zay Flowers, but you got to play that running back. That's that fall-in touchdown upside. And Christian Watson. Now, listen, you could play now because it's Odell Beckham could catch a touchdown, or Rashad Bateman could catch a touchdown today. So I'm gonna say Gus Edwards and Christian Watson. Gus Edwards and Christian Watson. That's what I would do. I don't like sitting Zay. I think Zay should be a star. But I think they don't care about getting him touchdowns. They want to get Odell Beckham touchdowns. I think this could be an Odell Beckham touchdown day, or even with Rashad Bateman, because they older, right? Zay Flowers just the guy to do the dirty work. He's the rookie. So when we need to make a play, we'll give you the ball, but we're not going to go give you an easy touchdown. That's going to be for Odell. So that worries me. But Gus Edwards is the running back. They want to get Gus Edwards, especially if he have a good run or he's moving the chains. They want to get him a touchdown. That's why I'm telling you to play Gus. Now, who has the biggest floor is Zay and Christian Watson. But I'm not just going to tell you to play those guys. Sometimes just because you got a big ceiling and a nice floor don't mean that you're going to hit that. The running backs you play running backs over wide receivers when it's like tomato, because the running backs are usually the guys who's going to get the touchdowns in the green zone. Samuel says, I'm hurting at running backs due to injuries. Half-point PPR, start Breida or McLaughlin. I'm going to go with Breida. Breida. Yes, sir. Yep, I see I got a subscriber. Guys, make sure you hit the like button. Let me see how many likes we got in here. We at least should have about 15 likes. We at least should have like 15 likes, maybe more. We got 16. That's what I'm talking about. 16 likes. Appreciate it, guys. Alex, he said sit Warren, PPR, Kyle Rims, Kamar Swift, or Waddle. Dang, bruh. I feel you, though. You got a good squad. I feel you, though, bruh. You got a nice squad. Ooh, man, I don't feel great about sending you to sit Kyron, but that's who it's going to be. I like Kamar Swift and Waddle. So sit Kyron. I don't feel great about it, right? I'm just because this is the lesser of two evils, right? You want to watch Friday the 13th or Halloween H2O? Which one is more scarier? They all scary, right? So this is basically what we're doing here. We splitting hairs. I'm gonna go with Kyron because Kamara is Kamara. Kamara getting what 15 catches out the backfield. I can't tell you to sit that. Swift is out there balling. As far as the running backs looking nice, he almost looked better. To me, he looked better than CMC. You know what I'm saying? The CMC balling. I'm not being disrespectful. CMC is that man, but he looks good. And Waddle, I'm not gonna tell you to sit Waddle. I could tell you say, well, go with Kyron and sit Waddle. No, I'm not going to. That's too much upside right there. That's way too much upside. That's why I've been telling y'all to buy low on Waddle. So I'm gonna say sit Kyron. Jack, he says, would you drop Dalvin Cook for Gibson? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Just to finagle. I'm not saying Gibson gonna be a league-winning player or anything, but he's gonna get targets out the backfield, and he can always break a lone play. Brian Robinson can always be out a game, and even if Brian Robinson out of game, they're not gonna give Gibson the workload that he should get. I don't like the way they use Gibson, but anyway, I would do that if I could because Dalvin Cook, I just think his value gonna go down. And listen, Dalvin Cook can have a rushing touchdown today because they got an easy matchup. They might run it 20 times with Breach and then run it another 12 times with Dalvin. And Dalvin could have 12 points and Breach Hall could have 28 points. Right? So I just want you to know that Dalvin Cook could be okay, but it's what do you want on your team? Dalvin Cook ain't going to be catching passes like Gibson. He's not a young, good running back that could be good for you down the stretch and have some big games, especially on bye week. So I just want you to know what you're doing, what did you dropping. He is a good handcuff. He is a good hand. If anything happened to Breach Hall, Dalvin Cook will be getting those goal line opportunities. And he might get a goal line opportunity today, especially if Breach have a couple big runs and a couple of touchdowns. They might say, well, Dalvin, we're going to give you one. But I'm not playing for that. I'm not going to start Dalvin to get maybe they get Dalvin the ball in the red zone today. But just because Breach is tired, I don't play fantasy football that way. Abron, I hope I didn't kill your name. Glad to see you here, bro. Glad to see you. He says, true. I have Lamar, so I get that TD steal, that touchdown steal. Okay. Yep. I have Lamar, so I get that touchdown steal. Just subscribe. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate you. Samuel, he said, do you put out content on other sports? Not as much as I should. In the off season, I do, but when it's fantasy football time, it's straight fantasy football. I might go out a little bit. I talked about Shedeur Sanders and Dion, and that video didn't do that very well because people, they here for fantasy football doing fantasy football season. So that's my bread and butter. But, bro, I just want to give you the vision. This is the vision for my channel. I basically want to be another competitor to ESPN. I know that's way out there, right? I think big. So that's why I called it Fantasy Good Sports. Because and then Good Sports is basically going to be the whole brand like an ESPN, but Fantasy Good Sports is just for the fantasy part of it. That's why this channel is Fantasy Good Sports. I might have another channel called just Good Sports, and it might just be news, Good Sport News. So eventually, bro, as I grow and I be able to pay people, I want to be doing news. I want people over there at the London game. I want people at the college games. I want people at the hockey games. I want to be a sports outlet, and I also want to be doing interviews like Club Shay Shay, right? I want Good Sports to be that big. So that's what my plan is. But right now, for me to get that bread, what I'm good at, and I can do it by myself, is fantasy football, which I love football. I got football all the way up here, right? So I can do that. And once that makes a way for me, then I start branching out and doing a little bit more. But right now, I don't have enough manpower. But yeah, bro, that's a great question. He says, also, I'm not sure if you talk fantasy football year round. I do talk fantasy football year round. I do talk about sleepers and stuff that's going on in the summer. I talk about basketball. I talk about a lot of stuff, especially in the off season. He said, if not, you should. Thank you for the advice, bro. Guys, anybody got any more advice or anything like that? Please, I'm not above reproach. Even if it's something that you don't like or I should do better. As long as you being respectable, I'm not above reproach. You know, so I don't like people to troll my channel and start talking junk, you know, just to troll my channel. But if you being respectable, you say, hey, TD, maybe you need to do this different. Maybe you need to go live at 11 o'clock. Maybe you need to go live at 8 o'clock in the morning. Maybe you need to do a couple more regular videos Monday through Friday. Like whatever you guys, if you feel like something that I'm missing out on, now I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but that does help my channel, and I want to present y'all with the content that you need. Also, if you're a Phenom Crew member, you get videos. If you want me to do a special video on you, I do it, like not on you, but for you, I will. If you want a video about a certain player, I'll send it to you. If you want me just to upload it and put it to all the members, I'll do that. If you just want me to do a certain video and just upload it for the whole public, I'll do it. But you got to be part of the Phenom Crew. And he says, pass the word about the channel on Facebook, Graham, etc. Okay, I will. I do. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on all those platforms. I just don't do them as much because it's too much for me. Like I can't worry about doing a video on TikTok and making a good video on TikTok when I'm trying to provide content for y'all daily in a timely manner when I have another 9-to-5 job. Aaron Holloway says, good morning, TD. I'm playing Matt Breida. Yes, sir. Matt Breida. Yes, sir. I'm playing Breida today, too. Adam, he said, James Conner, Derrick Henry, or Swift Superflex PPR. Should I start all three over Goff and Stafford? Yeah, you should be starting James Conner, Derrick Henry, and Swift. Superflex over, yep. Yeah, I agree with that. I like what you're doing. You probably got a top quarterback at your regular quarterback spot, and at the Superflex spot, yeah, bro, I like what you're doing. Those are set. See, in my league, you get -3 for picks. Now, I might change my settings. It's too much. I've had quarterbacks go for -15. I don't like that. So you get negative points for picks and sacks. I got to take the sacks off and maybe bring the picks down just a little bit because the quarterbacks are going negative. And that's kind of – I kind of like that a little bit because you're not just going to get that boom 30, 40 points from a quarterback without being susceptible of being negative. I like that you have to think about that. But – to me, I don't play a Superflex quarterback every single week. I will, guys. I won. I won second place. I'm pretty sure. I think it was second place last year. Might not have been second. Might have been third. And I had to put Khalif Raymond in my Superflex last year. It was a bye week. I couldn't find nobody else. And they was like, man, you need to buy a quarterback or trade one of your first round picks. I said, nope, I'm going to put Khalif Raymond in. Khalif Raymond went for about 18 points, and I won that week. So you got to get James Conner, Derrick Henry, and Swift in there at that Superflex. And Goff and Stafford, they fine. Now, listen, if I know your scoring settings, if they crazy for quarterbacks, if it's like, if a quarterback can have like an average game with a couple picks and give you 30 points or 25, then you got to put the quarterback in there. But if your quarterback's average game is like 18, 17 points, 15, you go ahead and put them bell cow running backs in there. Adam says, Josh Allen, what do you do, bro? What did Josh Allen do? Oh, Josh Allen is your top quarterback. Yeah. Okay, that's your top quarterback. CHB, he says, Mark Andrews or Raheem Mostert in the flex. If it's tight end premium, you got to go with Mark Andrews. If it ain't tight end premium, bro, you got to get Mark Andrews out there because he's Lamar #1 weapon, and he's healthy, bro. And I got to give you some credit. You talked about Mark, but I told you that his health was volatile, right, all year long. It ain't about how good a player is all the time. Sometimes it's how volatile. Now listen, Christian Watson is volatile, but I'm willing to take that because I'm getting look at his ADP. I'm not drafting Mark Andrews over Christian Watson, and he's missing games. That's just me. But for this question, bro. I don't think you should be sitting either one of them. I think Mark Andrews is safer to me than Raheem Mostert because A-Chain is coming, and A-Chain worries me with Raheem Mostert. But to me, this week, I still think Raheem Mostert is a star. So I'm starting Mark Andrews over him because it's Lamar's number one weapon. But I think you need to start both of them. Adam says, good advice. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes I over-explain, guys, but I think over-explaining gives you context. Because I want y'all to understand why I'm making the tape, why I'm telling you to do something. So the only reason why I'm telling you to put one of those running backs in the flex is because I don't know your quarterback scoring, and you can do that. That's safer. A running back is a stud. He can outscore your quarterback, and it's safer. Quarterbacks can throw a couple picks and only have 200 yards. Now, in some leagues, I played in a league, man, where a quarterback, man, I mean, he can score 30 points just by waking up and going out there. Desmond Ridder was scoring 25 points. 20 points was average. And so why would I put a running back in there that's only going to score maybe 10 to 12 points, and a quarterback can go out there, throw 2 picks and 1 touchdown with 220 yards and give you 20 points? So if you got a league like that, you got to put your quarterback out there. But if you ain't got no league where it's crazy scoring for the quarterback, then you got to put them running backs out there. Also, bruh, if you got a deep team, maybe you can make a trade and upgrade just to make a team better sometimes. Sometimes I tell people that having too many bench players can hurt you because that'll make you play armchair Monday morning quarterback. Like where you be like, I should have played this. I should have did this. I should have did that. I like to consolidate if I can. Now, don't consolidate where you ain't got no bench players for bye weeks, but consolidate if you got like studs sitting on your bench that's top 12 guys and you can't get them in there. CHB says, there's nothing wrong with you over-explaining. That's what makes your content great. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. Nathan says, what are your projections for Stroud today? Bro, I'm mad at myself. And it's because I'm human just like y'all, right? I told people to play Stroud over Fields. But listen, that's me playing Monday morning, so y'all got to get on me. Say, Tita, don't care nothing about what Fields do. I should be caring what Fields is doing because I'm going to play Stroud over Fields before that game, right? So I don't want to look at Fields. Man, I told you to play Stroud. Stroud might not even – he's playing against Atlanta Falcons with a great matchup. I think Stroud is going to be – so I'm just going to go off average point setting. I would say he'd give you 25 points. I say 2 touchdowns. He passed for 2 touchdowns and he threw for about 280 yards. That's what I believe he can do. So that's about 25 points. Now, Justin Fields probably gave you 38 points. So say if Justin Fields gave you 38, I expect CJ Stroud to give you 25. I told a lot of people to play CJ Stroud, but guys, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna at that point in time, I'm not sitting CJ Stroud when he didn't win 3 games of 30 points. 3 games of 30 points. I think he's a star. Where Justin Fields only had win 1 game. That's why I don't like to try to pick between my quarterbacks. I like to have one good quarterback in a quarterback league, and then the next guy is like a Brock Purdy or Ryan Tannehill. That way, I ain't got to make no start-sit decisions. That helps you out, guys. Y'all might think, well, no, I'm on Josh Allen and Lamar. So you telling me you want Josh Allen and Lamar and you have to play which one you're going to pick every week? That's how you're going to lose. But you should get Josh Allen and then get your quarterback like Ryan Tannehill. That way you playing Josh Allen every week and you ain't got to think about it. If you got Justin Fields, you playing him every week, and you got Ryan Tannehill and you just making your starts and sits. The way you win fantasy football is to make your starts and sits easy. I try to make it easy for y'all. I don't want y'all just to be, well, who should I play? Harold Kamara or Jonathan Taylor? Saquon Barkley or CMC. That's how you lose. So sometimes you're gonna have to make tough decisions in your flex because you got a good team. That's okay, but don't be doing it with your top guys. So I think Stroud could have, I would say, about 25 points today in an average scoring setting. CHB says deep analysis go a long way. Thank you, bro. Thank you. He said, you were correct. His health is volatile. Yeah, his health is volatile. That's the only thing. Mark Andrews is a beast. I try to go away from health. Now, listen, I got Darren Waller, but I got Darren Waller late in drafts. His health is volatile, but I got him late in drafts. I didn't have to take him with Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews was the first tight end taken off the board in a lot of leagues outside of Travis Kelce. CHB says, as far as Mark Andrews, yeah, right. And CHB says, would you start Debo or George Pickens this week? I'm starting Debo, bro. You can't sit Debo. You can't sit Debo. You can't play matchups with a Debo Samuel. It's no wide receiver that you. Now, if you're in an 18 league, bro, where it's you 8 teams, you got to make those type of decisions. But still, then I'm not playing George Pickens over Debo. Debo's got way too much draft capital, bro, to be trying to play a matchup with George Pickens. Even though it seems like George Pickens can have more points, he's the only alpha out there. He's jump balling. He's been looking decent the last couple of weeks, especially when Kenny Pickett is healthy, right? And Debo didn't do anything because he was injured. But you see what Debo can do. Debo can rush for a touchdown. He might do that for the day. They might do a reverse to Debo and he running in against the Cowboys. So I'm not playing matchups with Debo. You drafted him too early. That's why some players I don't even take because you don't have to play matchups with them. That's why I didn't draft Calvin Ridley because I was going to be like, well, Calvin Ridley or Khalif Raymond. Because, Khalif Raymond could have been a better start than Calvin Ridley today because of what Calvin Ridley been doing. But I was like, nope, I'm not drafting him. I draft pure studs. That way I'm putting them out there and I'm not even worried about it. That's why I love drafting Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson. Now my running backs are a little bit different. That's my strategy. I have to finagle my running backs. But I'm not finagling my top wide receivers that I drafted in the top 3 rounds. Samuel says, not to get off topic. No, you good, bro. Just because you like Prime, Colorado Buffaloes, Prime need to work on that D. Bro, listen, you're right. But, he took that team and rebuilt it. That defense is better than what the defense that he had there before he got there, bro. So he's basically to say you a chef and say this top of the end, you in Vegas, and this top of the line restaurant, say the MGM call you, say, listen, man, we got a lot of important guests. We got Mike Tyson, we got Floyd Mayweather, we got Donald Trump, and somebody, man, the food that messed up. And one of them, they didn't like it, man. We need somebody coming here. So you got to come in there. You didn't buy the groceries. You didn't pick the menu or none of that. So you got to come in there and you got to present something good because this is prime time, right? This is you got to go. They need you. They ready to say, listen, we're gonna pay you $500,000. We need you to come in. This is big. And you wake up, you go in there, and you got all these groceries that you didn't pick. What you gonna do? Now you might go stop by the grocery store and get a few things, but you can't get rid of everything, right? So that's what Prime had to do. He had to come in, take a couple groceries like he did. He took his son, he took Travis Hunter, and a couple of people wanted to come with him, and that's all he had, bro. Now next year, bro, he's gonna have probably the best recruiting class in the history of the game. He might have 20 5-star athletes. I don't know how many 5-star athletes there are per year, but he might have 20, and they all come in. So he's gonna have one of the top pass rushers. Somebody gonna they're gonna transfer there. That's a big time pass rusher. He gonna have really good players, but right now, bro, that defensive line is just a makeshift defensive line. He ain't got no pass rusher. All he got is skill guys because a lot of those guys he bought with him. So that's what I believe Prime is gonna be okay. I just think he just playing the cards that he was dealt, and I think he's doing a tremendous job with that. Rich, what's going on, bro? He says, bro, happy Sunday. Barkley out, plugging. Barkley out, plugging in Gus Edwards for the day. I like that. Starting Breach Hall in the other running back slot. Rolling with Stroud at the quarterback with Tank in the flex. I love that. I love the way I like that. I like that lineup, bro. No cap. That's an A lineup. Laura, what's going on, Laura? Glad to see you here. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Laura says, if Barkley goes, I need one at the flex in a PPR. So Barkley's not playing. She says McLaughlin, Warren, or Tank Dell. Barkley is sitting. He ain't playing. I need 2 of them. Excuse me, guys. That's my active reflex. Like when I drink coffee or drink anything. Y'all see me, I'm always burping up here. It says I need one at the flex in a PPR. So I'm going to tell you Tank Dell. I'm going to go with McLaughlin over Warren. I think they could get Najee a lot of carries. Warren could have a nice game, but I'm gonna go with McLaughlin. I'm gonna go with McLaughlin and Tank Dale. Barkley is sitting, so McLaughlin and Tank Dale. I like they upside to this week today. Minnie Jordan, what's up, bro? Long time no see. He says, good morning. In a full PPR, choose 3. James Cook, Kamara, Kyron, A-Chain, Mixon. I'm going with, well, James Cook is already playing, so you're not going to be able to get James Cook in the game. So we're going to rule James Cook out. So I'm going to say Kamara, A-Chain, and let me see real quick. Let me look at something. And I'm going to go with Mixon. Kamara, A-Chain, and Mixon. Kamara, A-Chain, and Mixon. Okay, that's spam. Guys, go ahead. Let me get this spam out the chat. All right, there we go. Sammy says, Everett for tight end charges no way, but should I pick up? Should I pick up? Only have Kincaid. No, I'm not. I would just keep Kincaid, man, or find somebody else, bro. Tyler Conklin. I'm not big on George Everett. I just don't think Gerald Everett. I just don't think he has the upside. And listen, he could have a couple good games. I think there's some better tight ends out there to be streaming for that you can stream. Sean, what's good, bro? Sean says, Aaron Jones or Jalen Warren, 4-point PPR. Jones is questionable. That's what worries me, bro. I'm going to go with Jalen Warren. But listen, Aaron Jones, if he's healthy, I'm playing. I don't want to play a guy that's game time decision because his hamstring. That worries me. He could go out there and pull that hamstring. Guys, he's so explosive. I was the same way. I ripped my groin and my hamstring as a 10-year-old kid. What type of 10-year-old kid hurts their hamstring? I did because I was explosive and I didn't stretch one day. And after that, I knew I had to stretch. No matter what was going on, I had to stretch. Aaron Jones is the same way. He's so explosive. He always has hamstring problems. Christian Watson, he's very, very explosive. If you're explosive, you got to watch out for your hamstrings and your groins because you firing off. And it's just like a car. If everything in there ain't right, you will mess something up because it's the torque. So I'm going to say Jalen Warren because it's safe. Aaron Jones worries me. I like Aaron Jones. I'm actually buying low on him and stashing him until he gets healthy. I believe he will be healthy. I don't think he's 100% healthy this week. Well, I wouldn't even say 90% healthy. So I'm not going to play a guy that's 85% healthy or 80% healthy with a hamstring when that's his superpower. So I'm going to say Jalen Warren just for safeness. Sean Bond said, just got offered Kamara and Christian Watson for Bijan, bro. It depends on what you need, bro. Is that going to make your team better? Don't give up Bijan just to give him up because that is a good trade. You is getting Kamara, but if you get Christian Watson, you got to be able to play him. You should be like deciding where you're going to put him at. Christian Watson going to have to be in your lineup, but he's volatile. He's going to have hamstring injuries. Bijan, I just love rolling with Bijan, but listen, make your team better. Maybe you could put in put it in the comment section and let me know what your team will look like with Kamara and Watson, with Bijan gone. Rich says, hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button, guys. Let's get the likes up. Hit the like button. Sean says, thanks. Anytime. Anytime, Sean. Let me see. Let me see how many likes we got. 21. That's not bad. For the volume that we got in here, that's not bad at all. What's going on in the game, guys? What's the score? Is Buffalo doing anything? I haven't seen anything. Okay. Charlene says, I have Josh Allen. He is doing nothing now. Yeah, it be like that sometimes. You know who's going to sit Josh Allen, right? Who's going to sit Josh Allen and try to play a Joshua Dobbs? You're not going to do that. So, you know, it is what it is. That trip, that's why some games you just got to throw away and keep it moving. That trip over there to London, them boys got jet lag. Them boys tired out there. Them boys probably don't even want to be there. Probably mad that they had to fly over there. Okay, well, it's still a close game. Samuel says 11 Jags to 0. Okay, it's still a close game. They got to score more points than that. They're gonna have to get to 21 to keep the Buffaloes for coming back. Let me see anything else I need. Guys, Dallas Goedert. If you got Dallas Goedert, I wouldn't stream a tight end. I keep rolling Dallas Goedert out there. That's what you do a lot of times, especially with Dallas Goedert having a contract. They want to get him the ball. They're not going to have him keep out there blocking and never get no targets. They're going to want. So I'm looking for him to get a touchdown today. I'm looking for Dallas Goedert to get a touchdown today. Let me see. Let me see here. Yep, I'm playing Jaleel. We won't know if Javonte Williams out in 2 game time. So I'm playing Jaleel McLaughlin. Not in every single league, but a lot of leagues. I love Tyler Conklin. Love Tyler Conklin. Jason, he says Kyron Williams or Breach Hall. PPR thinks Breach Hall all day. Breach Hall all day. Yep, I'm also playing Darren Waller today too. They said that especially with Daniel Bellinger, I think Daniel Bellinger is going to play. And that's going to keep a running back in so Darren Waller can go out for pass receptions. They're not going to get Darren Waller and not give him any targets. So I'm playing Darren Waller. Be looking for him to get a touchdown. You know that Brian Daboll chastised Daniel Jones when he didn't look for Darren Waller away and threw that pick 6 from the goal line. That was terrible. I'm not going to blame everything on Daniel Jones, but he got to take responsibility for that. But when you keep getting hit, it messes up your eye discipline and your fundamentals. And his fundamentals got sloppy. And he wasn't even looking at the right spots no more. Daniel Jones is a better quarterback than that. But you got to also protect him. You can't keep a guy keep getting hit. Samuel says, would you suggest getting Tyler Conklin for streaming next week? Yes, I would. And half-point PPR. Yes, I would. I would suggest that. If anybody dropped Darren Waller, which I don't know if they're gonna drop him because I think he will have a decent game today. But be looking for Darren Waller too. You can't get. I mean, when it's tight end position. It's really not nobody out there scoring like that other than maybe 2 guys. Like that might be Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, and that's about it. TJ Hockenson. That's 3. I think Jamar Chase is gonna get hyper targeted today. Hyper target is going to be Joe Mixon and a lot of Jamar Chase. They're going to have to take Jamar Chase. He's going to be in the slot. A lot of slot for Jamar Chase. All right, guys. Well, I've been going live for about 1 hour and 30. Let me see. I guess I'm going to get ready to get out of here. What time, guys, before I get out of here, guys, what time you think it's best for me to go live on Sundays? I want everybody to spam the chat, and I want you to let me know. Should I go live at 9 o'clock, 9:30, or 10:30, 11 o'clock? Let me know what time that I should be going live. What time y'all think is the best that helps y'all out? Richie says, is Justin Fields they start every week now depending on the matchup? No, it's not depending on no matchup. If you got Justin Fields, you have to play him. You can't wait to matchups. Matchups will get you beat. You got to play Justin Fields if you got him. So if you got two good quarterbacks, if you got AR and Justin Fields, you're going to be disappointed about every week because you're going to be trying to play. And you might hit a couple times, but you're going to be getting mad because the other guy went off and you didn't play him. So to me, Justin Fields is an everyday starter. If you kept him through this, you got to play him. Just like people that had Trevor Lawrence, you had to play him, right? You could bench him, but you might be mad at yourself if it doesn't work out. Samuel says, "What's your thoughts on Greg Dulcich for Denver?" I don't know, man. I just got him stashed in the league, and I'm gonna see what happens. But Greg Dulcich, I thought he was gonna be a really good player. I thought he was a good red zone guy. He's fast and he got decent hands. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what Sean Payton plan is for that team. All right. But I think he is a good stash. So I am stashing him. Charlene says 11-0 Jags, 2 minutes left in the half. All need energy drinks. Charlene crazy. Sammy says 9 a.m. Eastern time. Okay, I got 9 a.m. Got 11. Get them injury updates. Yes, I got the injury. I did the injuries earlier. I did those earlier. If you go back through the live, you can do that. Maybe I can start reading through them every so often as new people come in. But I did go over the injuries from the beginning of the live. Charlene says 10 or 11. Okay, between 10. So, okay, between 10 and 11. CA says about 10:30. Okay, so I guess my original time was good. Between 10 and 11. I guess I'm going to stick with that. Sean Bond says Anthony Richardson, Stroud. Okay. Kamara, Breach, Stevenson, Dale, Pittman, Watson, Sutton, Michael Wilson, London, Ingram, Gainwell, Roshan. I like that squad. And those guys will be starting, right? Will you be able to start Watson? So you be starting Dale, Pittman, and Watson, and then maybe Michael Wilson in the flex. Jags 11, up 7. Okay. Yeah, I like that squad, bro. I give that squad a B+. And if Breach Hall goes crazy today, then you're going to have top running backs. I like Watson. But, Kamara, I think Kamara will be an okay replacement for Bijan. We just need him to stay healthy. That's the main thing. Bijan going to be healthy most of the year. I like that squad. Rich says 10:30. Okay, I like that. Bill scored. Okay. How did they score? Sean Monster, Jags 11, up 7. Okay. Charlene says Longhorns and Sooner was a good game. We lost. Uh-oh. Yeah. Y'all coach, he's a good coach. His defense never be really that good. He don't never have a good defense, man. He needs a good defensive coordinator. He needs to go get like a defensive guru. And I think his teams will be good because his offenses are always good, but his defenses ain't. That's how Oklahoma beat y'all. The Chosen Rose, he said, I did a trade ETN and Godwin for DJ Moore and Brian Robinson. What are your thoughts? I traded ETN and Godwin. DJ Moore going to be fine. I'm not just going to go off one game and think he's going to do that every week, but DJ Moore's going to be a good player. And you got Brian Robinson, the guy that's getting all the honey touches. I thought it was an even trade. Especially with Mike. Now, if Mike Evans misses 2 to 3 weeks, then the ETN Godwin's going, because Godwin's going to be hitting while Mike Evans is out. And he probably be okay when Mike Evans comes back. I think it's an even trade, especially what you got from DJ this week. And then get going forward, then now they know they got to get DJ the ball, and they're going to be trying to get DJ the ball. I like that. And then you got Brian Robinson, where he's going to be getting the goal line opportunities. I don't think last week is what you're going to be seeing every week. I think you're going to be seeing Brian Robinson getting a lot of touchdowns. So I like that trade. Oh, Diggs. Okay. Diggs. Okay. Yeah, I got Diggs. Okay. I see it now. I see, because I'm like, I should have popped up. Okay. And Zay Jones has the Jags touchdown. Really, one catch. I told people not to draft him, man. And you got to play him. You got to play him. You can't bench him. I mean, if you now after 4 weeks of him doing like 1 catch, 2 catches, you can bench him, but that's bad draft capital that you wasting right there. That's terrible draft capital. Because I told people to trade, go get off Ridley and go get something after his big game. So if you got Ridley, I don't know what to tell you. Mega Bricks, it says 4 PPR, start 1. Tony, Tutu, Josh Down, Khalif Raymond, or Lazard. 4 PPR. I'm going to go with Khalif Raymond. That's tough, man. I like Tutu. I'm going to go with Khalif Raymond. I'm going with Khalif Raymond. Charlene says, TD, good luck to you this week. We'll text you soon. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, guys. I guess I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. I'm gonna watch the second half of this game, and next week, guys, on Sunday, I will be going live at 10 by 10 to 10:30. I think that's the best time. So, guys, y'all be safe. Peace. Make sure you hit the like button.
They like country need another one. They like country need another one.
Quasi going crazy.
Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say this shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they trying to finish me, but it just turn me up.
Turn me up, Jay.
Fresh to death on camouflage. Gotta keep a foot up on their necks cause they might sabotage. I ain't come for peace, I brought the mask, about to terrorize. Step. If you ain't hating, nigga, keep that bullshit to yourself. Get my bop on you niggas. Don't never question if I'm a real nigga. I get a lot for you niggas. Bitch, they thought I was finished, but I got a lot for you niggas. Lil John on them niggas. I'm the bra on them niggas. I'm the hottest in the business. Okay, put me in the mix. I can tell you used to lame niggas that ain't this. Think you coming up a bag, you ain't getting shit. You say wanna fuck, but now she see a nigga lit.
Country for life in this bitch.
Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say this shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they trying to finish me, but it just turn me up.
Turn me up, Jay.
I'm like Block Boy, look alive, look alive. I'm married to that money and I keep her by my side. They thought I wouldn't be shit, so why they face look so surprised. You ain't a real nigga, you just pussy in the skies. Whoa, yeah, look at a nigga now. When I put up to the jeweler, I'ma tell that nigga go bust it down. Tryna count the money, damn homie, I done lost track of their mind. Turn me up, this that hot shit, it was kinda looking like a drought. I don't do this for the clout, bitch. Okay, turn me up. Do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some bands on it. Okay, turn me up. Do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some racks on it. Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit, okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that